Hey guys, how you doing? Big Guy Z here, up in here once again on this YouTube. Now, if you've seen a previous video of mine from before, some of you may know that I am quite a fan of a book series called the Wardstone Chronicles. Now, the Wardstone Chronicles is basically about a young boy named Tom Ward who is the seventh son of a seventh son. Yes, and because of this, he is a apprentice of a spook. And a spook is basically someone who deals with the dark, like witches and ghosts and ghasts and rippers and stuff. And yeah, my previous video on that subject was about how they changed the old covers into, well, covers like this, and how that kind of annoyed me because I was collecting them. Well, I got my new one like ages ago, like last year and stuff, and I got a request from a YouTuber called Noble Collector 1, and he says, "Big Guy Z, could you please do a video on the Spook Sacrifice Old Edition, please? Thank you for reading this, and even more thanks if you do it." Well, funnily enough, when I got this, I was really annoyed, but then a few months later, I heard that the new one came out, so I don't really buy the same thing twice, but yep, got it right here. They now call this the Collector's Edition. Yep, says it right here in black and white, well, yellow and purple. Then we can make that out. Special Collector's Edition. Hopefully you're able to get that. You know, my camera's not that great. Yeah, I'm so glad I got this finally. You know, my collection has been saved. You know, purely got this for collecting purposes. I haven't actually read this book. I read the story in these bindings, but I haven't read it on this one. So you're probably wondering, Big Guy Z, apart from the obvious thing, which is the cover, what is so different about the collector's edition? Well, to be honest, not a lot. It's the same story, the same illustrations, same layout, same font, whatever. But apart from one thing, now at the very front of these collector's editions now, and I don't think they were in previous ones of this type, is an author's note from the main man himself, Joseph Delaney, or Delaney, I don't know how it's pronounced. Well, no, probably just call him Joe. And Big Guy Joe has an author's note, which is basically about, like in this case, it's about his trips to Greece, which inspired this book, because in this story, the Spook, Tom and Alice, they all travelled to Greece because Tom's mum, or mam, wants to deal with a bit of darkness down in Greece. So the author's note's basically the author's inspirations on it. I mean, it's not long, it's what, a page long? And yeah, it's just a page long. I'm not gonna read it word for word, you know. It's a Curtis edition, you know. It has its privileges. I can't just give out the main gist of it. So, you know, I'd say just try and get a copy or go online. It's probably there. And yeah. So that's the outside review, if you like. Lovely cover. Author's note. That's what sets it apart from this one here. And the story itself, like I said, they all go to Greece, and I think Arkwright goes there as well to fight, remind myself, the Ordine, one of the old gods that's running riot in Greece. So it's like, you know, it takes it from the county, you know, to take it international, as I like to put it. And it's called a Spook Sacrifice because I think every spook there, including Tom Ward, makes a sacrifice of some kind. I'm not gonna tell you which sacrifices are, and if you have read it, please don't spoil it. But quite a few sacrifices in there. The good side and the bad side join forces, and that's always cool. Even in movies and books, it's all good. There's a epic fight scene with Grimalkin, one of my favourite characters, and majority of the witches attack this other ship, I think full of pirates as well, which is quite cool. Wrong, but cool. And yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say on this, really. It's not a lot. I'll just say, if you haven't read it from the beginning, try and get the copy, start with the Spook's Apprentice, and then work your way up. Great series of books. And I am waiting on the collector's edition of the Spook's Nightmare, which I'm very excited about. I'll get that around October. So, you know, when this version of the Spook's Nightmare came out, I was tempted to buy it and read it straight up. I was like, nope, wait until this one comes out. So it's finally come out. Pre-ordered it. First thing I pre-ordered, funny enough. Pre-ordered it. Can't wait for it. Please, if you're a fellow fan, please don't spoil the story for me. If you really have to comment something, write spoiler or spoiler alert, whatever, so I'll know. But please don't, otherwise I'll have to disable the comments. And I don't want to do that. Come on. So I'm waiting on Spook's Nightmare, special collector's edition, and also another special Spooks book called The Spooks. I don't know how to pronounce this word. It's Bestiary. Basically just a spin-off like the Spook Stories Witches. It's basically a collection of all the monsters that are featured in the series, what they're about, special illustrations of them. That's also coming around October as well. So hopefully I'll be able to review those as well. So once I've read them over and hopefully I'll just do a short vid, bundle up something together and give you guys a review. So here it is, Spook Sacrifice Special Collector's Edition. You know, when these come out, get them as soon as you can, because they only print a certain amount, and when they're gone, from what I hear. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching this quick review, and I shall see you guys very soon. See ya.